Welcome to this yoga ladder flow. And a ladder flow is simply learning one pose, one exercise at a time, and then linking them onto the next one, and then coming back to center, learning another pose, linking it onto the previous ones, and coming back to center. So it becomes one step at a time, like you're going up the stairs or a ladder, and adding into a whole row or sequence. The thing that governs all of this is fluidity and flow. And when we transition from the winter to spring, we've come from winter being a place of stillness, quietness, introspection, and now moving into spring where things are starting to rise with the energy. And sometimes in that transition, we can still feel like being pulled back into the previous season. We can still feel in our body, in our minds, in our energy, a little stagnation. And that stagnation showing up in the body shows up somewhere sometimes as tightnesses, or just generally feeling a bit like, I just can't kind of get going. So if you're feeling a bit like that, if you're feeling like you've got these ideas and plans and you want to do certain things, but you haven't been able to yet get going, then this is often a sign of stagnation. If in your body you're feeling just, bits and pieces that just feel a bit, that's pooling of stagnant energy. And we want to flow that through like we're flushing out the pipes. And a ladder flow is a wonderful way to do that. So come with me, it's a nice easy practice. We'll be standing for all of this, so you don't need to worry about knees or anything like that. And I'll give you a couple of options and choices as we go along for you to test your waters with your balance. Remember that ultimately this is about trying to create a flow. Yes, maybe trying to challenge yourself in some things, but to create a flow. So take the option that makes you feel like you can flow. The other thing we're focusing on at the moment is the idea of really rooting down, so having solid foundations from the floor upwards, and in order then to rise with the body, rooting to rise, which is our signature ethos for the Wellbeing Pod. So come with me to the top of your mat and turn around this way. And let's just stand with our feet either together or slightly apart if that feels better for your balance. And then just close your eyes. Bring your hands together and then snuggle your thumbs into the center of the chest, into the heart space. Allow the knees to soften and then just feel into your balance. And begin to bring your awareness to your body and in connection to your feet and the floor. And have an awareness whether you tend to lean to one side or the other, create more balance, and then press down into the floor, creating a solid, stable surface. And then just notice that the floor comes back up into the feet and rises the body all the way, and you can just stretch the spine a little taller. So we could imagine maybe that we have roots coming down from our feet into the earth for stability. And then little strings pulling us from the top of the head up towards the sky for rising, two-way stretch. Feel the breath bringing into your belly, the middle of the chest and the upper chest. And a feeling of letting go of that breath as you return to your center, return to yourself, return to your roots. Let's allow the eyes to open and the hands to fall down by your side. Soften through your knees. Okay, first pose. Taking the hands back into your heart center. Bend your knees, lower your fingers down to the floor, and then reach your arms forward and up to the sky as you straighten your legs. Bring your hands back down into the center and soften through the knees. Let's repeat that. Bend the knees, take the hands down to the floor, reach forward and up, straighten the legs, and then soften through the knees. Nice and simple. Adding on. Bend the knees, take the hands down to the floor, reach forward and up. This time, hands back to the center, bend your knees and sit your bum back into chair pose. Check in here that the weight of the knees isn't too far over the ankle, but you've shifted the weight back and tailbone slightly drops to give you core support. Stay here. Press down through the roots of your feet to the floor, straighten the legs as you stand up, and then hands come back down to the heart center. Those two things together now. Bend the knees, take the hands down, forward and up, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, hands into the chest for chair pose. Press down your roots as you straighten your legs, straighten your arms, and then return your hands back down through the center to the chest. Adding on. Bend your knees, take your hands down, forward and up, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, sit back into your chair pose. Now here, we make some fists. So take your hands into fists and push those fists down towards your side. Shift your weight into your left leg until your right heel comes off the floor. This is option 1, and you can stay here. Option 2, hover the foot off the floor. And option 3, pressing through the hands, stretch the leg forward, keep the other leg bent. Return your foot to the floor, hands come back into the chair pose. Press down to the floor, straighten the arms and the legs, and return the hands back into your center. Let's add those together. Bend your knees, reach your hands forward, down, up. Into chair pose, bend your knees. Make fists. Lean to the other side, either bring your heel off the floor, bring your foot off the floor, or straighten your leg off the floor. Bring the foot back down to the floor, chair pose, bend. Stretch out the legs, and bring the hands back to the center. Let's take one full round of breath here to steady ourselves. Just notice we always return to steadiness. Let's add on our flow. Bend the knees, bring the hands down, forward and up, straighten your legs. Into chair pose, sit down into your chair. Shift the weight to your left side, make fists and choose option 1, 2 or 3. Do your thing with your leg. Keep the weight into your front leg. Send the back leg behind you, a long stride back. As it hits the floor, reach open fingers long out in front of you. Lean forward and bring your arms reaching by your ears, arrow pose. Reversing those steps, we make fists. Pull forward and come back into your pose, either whether that was tap, lift or stretch. Return the foot to the floor, back into chair pose. Push through the ground, straighten the arms and legs, and come back through center. Other side. Bend the knees, reach down, forward and up. Chair pose, bend the knees, hands to heart. Shift the weight into the right leg. Do your thing with your leg and make your fists. Arrow pose. Take the leg back behind you, land softly, find a stable root, open your arms and reach forward. Make fists, pull yourself firmly back into your thing, option 1, 2 or 3, and come back into chair pose. Stand straight, arms and legs, and return back to center. One full breath cycle here. Flowing, always returning to breath. Ready to add on? Take the hands down, bend the knees, inhale, lift. Exhale, chair pose. Shift to the left, make the fist, do the thing with the leg. Arrow pose, step back, hands forward. Stay here, bend the back knee, send the hands back to cactus arms and open the chest. Reverse those steps back to arrow pose, shoot forward. Pull the fists and come into your thing with the leg. Option 1, 2 or 3. Come back into chair pose, sit down. Stand up, arms and legs up. Hands back to heart center. Other side. Chair pose. Shift the weight to the right leg, make fist, do your thing. Arrow pose, shoot back, arms forward. Back knee bends. Spin the hands back into cactus. Open chest. Reverse. Straighten the back leg. Shoot forward into arrow pose. Pull on fists. Do your thing with your leg. Come into chair pose. Bend your knees. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands down. Take a full breath cycle. Just notice as you return to centre, the beating of the heart, the energy moving through the body. Ready to add on. Inhale, bend, stretch forward and up. Exhale, chair pose. Make fists, do your thing. Step back your leg, soft landing, hands forward, arrow pose. Back knee bends, spin the hands, open the chest, cactus pose. Now here we come to warrior two. Spin the back leg around and place your heel down on the floor, spinning the hips all the way around. Now I find I need to stagger my legs a little bit wider, so I just take an extra step. Reach the arms out to the side and open out the chest. Look down through your middle hand. Now reverse that step. So back hand comes up, we spin the back foot round, 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 till we're facing forward, bend the back knee, and we're in our cactus. Shoot forward to arrow pose, straighten the back leg, shoot forward. Now it's a long balance here. Pull with those hands, push yourself into option 1, 2, or 3, and then chair pose to land. Stand up straight, and come back to the centre of the chest. One more to the other side. Inhale, bend, stretch, lift. Exhale, chair pose. Make fists, do your thing. Arrow pose, exhale. Bend your back knee, cactus arms. Spin round to warrior two. Spin back to cactus arms. Straighten the back leg, arrow pose. Pull forward, do your thing. Chair pose. Stand up. Maybe lift a little higher. Exhale, return to centre. Let's take a full breath round. We're going to do one more pose to complete the ladder flow. One full breath cycle. And you can see here, as you begin to flow, your breath synchronizes and you become one fluid, flowing movement which eases the stagnation in the body, settles and calms the mind. Are we ready? Bend the knees. Inhale, down, forward and up. Chair pose, exhale. Shift to the left leg, fists. Step back, arrow pose, arms forward. Cactus arms. Bend the knee, bend the arms. Spin to the side, warrior. Here we add on. Drop the back hand down, spin the other palm up, keep the front knee bent and reverse backwards. Spin back down to warrior. Spin the back leg around, come back to reverse, and then we're into cactus arms. Stretch out the back leg, come into your lunging forward, your arrow pose. Make fists and pull yourself into option 1, 2, or 3. Bend down for chair pose. Straighten up. Hands to heart. One more on the other side. Inhale, bend, reach. Chair pose. Fists do 1, 2, or 3. Step back for arrow pose. Bend the back knee, cactus arms. Roll it round to the side, warrior two. Front leg stays bent, reverse it back. Come back to warrior two. Reach it round to the front, spin on the back leg, come into cactus arms. Bend the back knee. Straighten the back knee, arrow pose. Get ready to pull on these arms. Pull into 1, 2, or 3. Embrace the wobbles. Embrace the wobbles and sit down into chair pose. Lift yourself up straight and come back to centre. Stay here for one full breath round. So we're now going to take it through the whole sequence, but instead of reversing the steps that we do as we learn the ladder, we then finish the cycle and come back to the beginning. So we'll have finished in warrior, spinning back to reverse, and then instead of coming back to warrior, we from here spin all the way around and take a step forward. So we spin around, we turn the foot around so you're facing forward, and then we step forward back to our start position. So all the way through the steps, return back to the start position. Okay, let's begin that. From the front, hands together, stretch out your legs. And we go, bend. Inhale, reach down, forward and up. Exhale, chair pose. Shift to the left leg, do your right leg thing. Step back for arrow pose. Hands reach forward. Back knee bends, cactus arms. Turn to the side for warrior. Look down the finger. Keep the front leg bend, spin back. And then spin forward and return a step to the front. Full breath. To the other side, bend your knees, inhale. Chair pose, get strong. Root down to rise. What I've done, I've forgotten what I'm doing. Let's do that again. Stand up. Let's try that again. Inhale, bend, lift. Chair pose. Do your thing. Inhale. Arrow pose. Cactus arms. Spin back around to warrior. Reverse back. Step forward. Straighten up. Arms to the ceiling. This time, just let them fall down by your side. And return the hands to your belly. Close your eyes. And focus a minute on where your hands are resting. And the idea of flow, fluidity, and although we move with breath and flow and rhythm, we also embrace the forgetful parts. We forget the sequence sometimes, and that's okay. We're learning. We forget sometimes to breathe and hold our breath, and that's okay. We're practicing. We embrace the wobbles when we want to be more stable. And we encourage the risks, the rewards, the rising up, being bold, taking flight. And we also encourage ourselves to listen in, to know when is the time to rise and challenge, and when is the time to root and feel a bit more settled and steady. Let the hands release by your side, finish in your mountain pose. Mountain pose, palms forward, stand with straight legs, and just rise the head. Chin is parallel to floor, and we balance here with eyes closed. Often, like Shavasana, the relaxation pose at the end, mountain pose can feel a little bit to some people like, what's the point? What am I doing? And we discover about ourselves often stillness is hard. And I don't just mean that from a wobbly balance point of view, although that could be a thing. But in your quietness, in your stillness, as you learn to embrace all the rushing noises in the head, all the thoughts coming in, all the external noise, all your internal monologue, how can we find some stillness in the mind? And our breath, like our linking to our flow, is also our gateway from our mind and our body. And as our body becomes still and our mind is still racing, use the breath to acknowledge the thoughts and then to find your stillness. Press down into the floor with your toes, big toe, baby toe, heel, and find that pushing down, that rooting. And against that, reaching up your spine, rising. So we're a strong, solid tree. It's been around for a long time. We've got good, stable roots. We're tall and rising above the new perspective. Our hands are receiving the energy both from the external and our fingers reaching down to the ground. Bring the hands back to the belly. Take that energy into your center. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open and lift your gaze if it's not ready. And we're done. So try to embrace those wobbles. I could have edited those, taken those parts out, but I want you to feel the embracing of a human being. Embracing that life has wobbles, ups and downs. That practice of movement has those wobbles up and down. And all of it is good. All of it is okay because it's all a process and a journey. I hope you enjoyed that. Try to move your body with a sense of flow and breath. And the ladder flow, just when you're feeling that little bit of, I just need to shake things up, I just need to get rid of this mood, I need to move my body, I need to shake up my energy, just get out my funk, whatever those words are for you. The ladder flow is a great one to sort of just shake it with love. Enjoy your day.